Hey guys, how you doing? How's everybody doing out there? I'm still prepping my pantry, but I'm going to take a break for that for a moment. From that for a moment, I want to talk about what happened yesterday here at home. Um, if you didn't know, I used to talk about, or maybe I didn't mention it at all. My younger son and his family relocated to Florida this year. They relocated maybe back in April, and I, you know, I had that panic in me all of a sudden. Oh my God, my son is moving away with the family and I'm not going to see them for a long time, and all kind of thoughts went through my mind. But I finally relaxed. No, I did not grab around his legs begging and screaming, don't leave, don't leave. I didn't do all that. I settled down in my spirit and I realized that if they're going to be happy, I'm going to be happy too. We probably have to get used to a lot of things that we used to do, we won't be doing anymore, because my oldest son is still here with his family, and we all finally ended up moving close to each other. That was what was really hitting my heart the most. We were all in walking distance from each other, just about, if not 5 minutes or less by car. And so when they said they were going to relocate, I was like, oh my gosh, how is this going to work out? My daughter in love, her mom is still here. Uh, Her mom, Sandy, she and I get along so famously. We just have a great time together. Um, my first thought was, how's Sandy going to get along without her daughter? Because it's usually just the two of them, you know, really close together relationship. And although I'm here and my other son and family are here, it's not going to seemingly be the same as being with your daughter. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, long story short, we have to get through this year. I said, Janine, you got to get through this year of not doing the same things that we used to do together all the time, like last minute movie nights. And we still do that, but they're missing. My daughter Michelle, my daughter-in-law Michelle, and my son Kevin, and my granddaughter Alyssa, they won't be there. So it's certain things we had to adjust to. I had to adjust to. I don't know about everybody else, but I know I had to readjust. And so, or just wanted to go by and say hi, go by and have a cup of coffee, go by and have time together to laugh together, whatever it might be. We won't be doing that anymore, uh, not right away anyway. So, long story short, again, they moved in April. I've been back and forth down there with Sandy, the other, the other grandma. We've been back and forth down to see them in Florida many times. So, over the summer, I mean, up until right now, October, we were right down there to see them. So, as we made those trips, they seemed like they were closer and closer. You know what I mean? And so it was feeling better and better for me until yesterday. Yesterday, we did what we traditionally do every fall. We go to a fall festival with the Team Tordic realtors that we are very close to. We're like family now, truthfully. My son Kevin introduced us to that real estate team years ago when he bought his first home. And then they met me, and I purchased my second home through them. And then after that, my daughter in law's mom, Sandy, she purchased a home through them. And just last year, my oldest son purchased a home through them. So we've been really close. So we never miss any of these festivals. They give all kinds of events all throughout the year for all of their previous customers, and we have such a good time together. We've had outings on their boat and on their yacht. I mean, we've had tremendous connections together with them and fun, and it continues. However, yesterday, back to where we were. We were on our way to the festival, Sandy and I just had sent her a message. I'll see you soon. We're going to have a blast. We always do that back and forth. She calls me up on the phone and she says, we're not going. no, she didn't say we're not going. She said, I won't make it. I said, why? You sound so flustered. What's going on? She says, someone just hit me and we won't be going. I can't go. I said, are you kidding me? Are you okay? That's the first thing I wanted to know. Are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. What's that? Well, I'm on my way over. Oh, no, no, no. She says, don't come over. Don't come over. I'm fine. I'm fine. I said, are you kidding me? We're the only family you have right here, right now. And do you think I'm not coming over there right now? You got to be kidding me. So she said, oh, no, no, no. So I put the phone down. I hung up. I said, okay, I'll honor her wishes, knowing I'm going over there anyway. But in the meantime, I wanted to reach her daughter and my son to let them know down in Florida what happened. I didn't know how to do it gently. Uh, Michelle doesn't usually hear from me early, in the afternoon like that, just calling. I usually just send a text or whatever, but I called because this to me was an emergency. I wanted her to pick up the phone right away. But that didn't happen, y'all. She didn't pick up the phone after I called several times. I said, okay, well, maybe they're at a movie. There's some place where they can't really get to the phone. So I turned around and I said, I'll send a text. And I tried to make the text as easy as I could without rattling my daughter-in-law, Michelle, because I'm trying to tell her that her mom's been in an accident, but she's okay. But long distance, I don't know how that's gonna work out. Bottom line was, she finally called me back, and she had already spoken to her mom, Sandy, and she knew she was in an accident. But I had to tell Michelle, no, she told me that she didn't want me to come over there. I'm going anyway. The thing is, all of us are so independent. I'm independent, taking care of myself and my mom for years. Sandy's independent, taking care of herself for years. So, so, bottom line is, finally, Michelle did talk to Sandy. I did go over to see how she was. I had to see physically, how are you doing? You were in a car accident. You were rear-ended in a car accident. And I told Michelle, I think I remember telling Michelle, your mom is in shock. And she is telling me that I can't come over there. I don't need to come over there. But we're family and we're on our way. I said we because I knew once I told my son about it, my other son that's here and his family, I knew they were going to come over there too. So bottom line was, y'all, we all went over. By the time we got to the scene of the accident and spoke to Sandy, she was indeed fine. Her car is tore up in the back. She was rear-ended for sure, um, but she was not injured, and neither was the other driver. The police officer just gave her a warning and didn't take any points off or anything like that. So the bottom line was, we ended up going to festival, the fall festival anyway, because after all was said and done, I was like, Sandy, are you feeling okay? You feel like you still want to do something? Do you want to go home and soak in the tub because you got hit in the rear? I don't know what you want to do, but I I'm leaving it up to you. What do you want to do? So by the time my son and daughter-in-law got there, and my grandson, she had decided, yeah, we're going to go ahead on and see, go to the festival. And the funny thing is, the festival didn't start until around 2, and this all occurred between 12 and 1:30ish, something like that. So we went on to the fair. It was cold, it was windy, and it was raining. My son did all the driving, so that was a plus for us. We didn't have to do anything but pile in the car and go. We had such a good time. I just want to share with you all. We had such a good time. And even though the day started out rocky and upside down, the devil didn't win. We had a blast. I just want you to know we had a blast. And I want you to know how important it is for family to stick together.